Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what's going on right now, what you need to know about. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future, okay? You will know best how this resonates for you. So let's just see what's going on in the energy right now for you. Okay. The Nine of Wands, Six of Swords in reverse, Nine of Cups reverse, the Page of Swords. And then we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom, okay? This person, they've just been coming out all day. So what you need to know right now is that you are protected, all right? You are definitely heavily protected. This person is not getting out of anything that they've done, nothing. For their greed, for their selfishness, okay? For their arrogance. Just something never being good enough. Okay, that energy of it's never enough. I want more, more, more. Page of Swords, that's the message, okay? So let's see what this is about. Nine of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, 99. The Queen of Pentacles. Something to do with the Queen of Pentacles and a lot of money, okay? Six of Swords in reverse. This person is not getting away with this. Six of Wands. They thought that they would have victory and success. Eight of Cups. Something about you walking away. They thought this would be their victory, that you walked away from them. Just wait, okay? What they're about to find out is actually your victory, that you walked away from them and they're not getting out of anything. They're not getting out of anything. Nothing. Okay. Nine of Cups reverse. Nine of Cups in the upright. Nine. Okay. Four nines. This is their ending. And this has to do with a Queen of... The messages about being in a family with a Queen of Wands. Okay. So this person has a family with this Queen of Wands because they're selfish, arrogant, and nothing's ever good enough. So this is the kind of person that will have, like I said, last couple of readings, they'll have a family, they'll have a whole ass family, and then they'll have a girlfriend, and then they'll have a wife, and then they'll have a mistress side chick on the side. This is someone who is never enough. Okay. That's the message today. What's the Page of Swords? Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, rejection. This person is getting rejected, okay? You rejected them. And that's why they're receiving a punishment here. The Hanged Man. They're stuck. This person is stuck and blocked. They're not getting any help. The messages for them, they're not getting any help at all. Confirmation. So they're stuck and trapped, no way out, and no one's going to help them either. All right, so tell me more about this Nine of Wands here. This is what they've been trying to defend and protect here this whole time. Death and the Star. Someone here is trying to defend themselves with their wish fulfillment, okay? Or what is that about? Death, the prophecy of someone passing away or something like that, all right? Nine of Pentacles has to do with money that they got. A Queen of Pentacles. That's why this person is under judgment. Exactly. A choice that they made with a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. That's why they're under judgment. So they received some sort of money here from someone. They received a bribe. Okay. And now they're in despair. They're about to be in despair about this. Oh yeah, they're about to be crying on the floor for that one. Despair in the house. Something about sadness in the house. Someone being sad and depressed in the house. Okay, what's that about? This person is being blackmailed by someone. Healthy choices, lightning. Yeah. Sudden change and epiphany about the choices that this person made. Why did they make the choices that they make? Because they're being blackmailed with some sort of money by a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So tell me more about what they're not getting away with here. Six of Swords reverse. What they did with a Queen of Cups, or something about a Queen of Cups chariot, a Cancer maybe. That's what they're not getting away with. The Two of Swords. Something that wasn't seen clearly. Something that you didn't understand. Again, something that you didn't know, you didn't understand. That's exactly what they're not getting away with, though. A mirror. What they tried to project onto you, okay? They tried to project something onto you. Now, why did this person think that you walking away was going to be their victory? Because they weren't thinking clearly. That's why. Four of Swords in reverse. Because they got nervous, stressed out, and anxious. Okay. Because they thought they could switch something around here. The devil. The devil really thought, this evil, malicious person in your life, they really thought that they could just switch something around, swap something out here, project something onto you. Okay, what's that about? A false person, exactly. This false person in your life. Okay. Them communicating something about being in a family with a Queen of Wands here. This is how they thought they could make themselves look innocent in the future. That's scratched. That is definitely scratched off, okay? The future. Their future. Something about an apology maybe, okay? The Ace of Cups. Lying about a new beginning. Lying about love. Lying about having a new beginning with someone, starting over with a Queen of Wands in a family. So that's what they said here. That's what they can't get away with. Okay, tell me more about that. That's a game they tried to play here. Hand of Cards. Cassette. And this has to do with a cassette, a tape, or some sort of audio, okay? Or somebody is overthinking something. A breakup and a separation. A breakup, okay? Love. This has to do with love and a breakup, all right? So whoever this person is, they lied in the past, or they said something about love and having a family with a Queen of Wands, okay? And they lied to you about this. Okay, Page of Swords. Not enough. Okay, everybody that they communicate with, they're going to get the answer not enough. Or this person is just, or that's what they said about you, that you're jealous, you're insecure and jealous. You got rejected. Okay, so this is the person that said you got rejected and you're jealous, and that they're having a new beginning with a Queen of Wands. Okay, tell me about this Hanged Man. The King of Wands is having an epiphany, a moment of enlightenment, strength, or this has to do with the King of Wands, a Leo. This has to do with a Leo, okay? And something that they communicated here with a false identity, or thinking something was a false identity, or they did something anonymously, or something about a fake identity or something like that. A King of Wands, a Leo, okay? This person just tried to avoid their own painful ending. They're carrying a huge burden here of all the lies that they told, okay? All the fake stories that they came up with, all the bribes, all the money they've been trying to cover up. Oh, that could have to do with a King of Wands, Leo. So that could be their scapegoat, right? So while they're out here getting money from a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles, they could have been telling you that this money was from a King of Wands, Leo, Whole time it's from these two. So they're lying about who's sending them money or who's giving them the money, or, you know, this is like the kind of person that says, yeah, I got some money, but it wasn't from them. It was from my brother, King of Wands Leo, or something like that, okay? That's how they thought they could avoid their own painful ending, but they can't. Bad news for them. They're not getting away with this. Okay, so I did my crime cards, guys, and I think I'm going to get them out for this reading. Anything else before I get into that? Nope. Everything is gonna be for nothing, King of Pentacles. Everything you do, all for nothing. Everything this person tries to do is gonna be a failure, just like them. Just like them, a fucking failure. So everything they do is gonna turn to shit. Nothing's gonna work. They're not getting out of this money, this betrayal, and this lie. They're not getting out of it. Everything was for nothing. All they're gonna get is that they're gonna die in prison. That's what they're getting. They're gonna die from sickness in prison. That's what they deserve. King of Pentacles is about to die a sick man in prison. For thinking that they could hold on to you, hold on to the money, hold on to the Queen of Wands wife with the family, hold on to everything. That's what they thought. This person about to die in prison, a sick man, dead man walking. Dead man walking right there. All right. Let's see. Okay, so tell me here first what they are trying to, this money. They got paid money. Okay, tell me about the money. They got money to help with a setup. All right, fingerprints. A setup with fingerprints. And a key. A setup with a key. A setup with a key. Okay, so they could have had the key to your house. They could have had the key to your apartment. Somebody depressed in a house. Depressed. It comes out to two-faced. This person is fucking two-faced, okay? And this is the domino that needed to fall over in this case. Okay. So the domino that had to fall over first is for you to figure out that this King of Pentacles is two-faced. Two-faced. They have two personalities, okay? They have an alter ego, and they helped in some sort of a setup with a key. They helped with this attack lawsuit. So they got a key to your apartment or your house. They went in the house, and they got paid money to do this. Set you up in some sort of way, okay, and say that you are depressed. And this has to do with opiates and opioids. No way. So they try to say that you're on drugs as well. Okay, what else? Debt. They said something about you being in debt. Jurisdiction. DDD. Depressed, debt, addiction, pregnancy. Oh, that his wife is pregnant. Look at that. Pregnancy and a wife. Wi-Fi. So Queen of Wands is pregnant. That's what this King of Pentacles said. And they said that you attacked their pregnant wife. And they set this up with a key, okay? So this person really said, this King of Pentacles said, you attacked their pregnant wife. What fucking wife? Did you even know about a wife? I don't think you even knew about that. Because they're two-faced. Oh, it was just an opportunity, look. A hidden opportunity. A hidden opportunity. Or it was an opportunity to hide the money that they got with this Queen of Wands. With their little wife, okay? It was an opportunity to hide the money. Sacral energy, right. Okay, so look what fell on the floor. Hush money. This was premeditated to keep their hush money secrets. Secret hush money. It was an opportunity to keep their hidden secret hush money. Mental illness. Claiming that you're mentally ill, right? That's that gaslighting I'm talking about, where you're talking about being stalked or having problems, and they're like, you're making it up. It's all in your head. You know, you're crazy. Whole time it's them. The same person that's gaslighting you, telling you you're crazy, you're making it up, you don't even know what you're talking about. It's them. That's the sign or the message that it was them. It was them. It was the one person you didn't think it was. It's them. They were in possession of your key. So this is like you going out of town or you going on vacation, you giving this person your key because you think that you can trust them. And they take your key and go in your house with this wife who's allegedly pregnant. And then they set this up behind your back because of money, because they want to keep their secret hush money hidden. Well, it's not staying hidden. Six of Swords in reverse, they're not getting away with this. A key, an opportunity with a key. An opportunity with a key. This person had the key to your house. They had the key to your house. Sacral energy. Okay. Well then, that's what they're not getting away with. And this is a confirmation for you. This is only a confirmation for you that yes, it is the King of Pentacles behind all of it. They had a key to your house. They were in your house. They set something up here, an attack, just for money, just to hide money, okay? Something about what was on a security camera with their wife. Wire wife. A security camera. Okay, so this is the person. This is from a long time ago. I have not intuitive feeling. Intuitive feeling. Confirmation to your intuitive feeling. All right then. So this is reminding me of readings from a long time ago, crime hours from a long time ago, where someone claimed that you attacked them and they set it up with something on a camera, a security camera. It's the King of Pentacles and their wife behind it, apparently. So if you didn't know they were married, apparently they're still married, okay? So they just had your key and they used that as an opportunity. All right then. The police. And then they went to the police, angry, claiming you were angry. Claiming you were angry and attacked their pregnant wife. This King of Pentacles said that shit. Because of money. Because they got paid money. They said they regretted their divorce. No fucking way. They said they regretted their divorce. Then they went to the police, say that you were angry and you attacked their wife. They pressed married. I can't believe this. Look at this. Married pressing charges. They went to the police, pressed charges on you, said they're married to their pregnant wife and that you are angry because they regret the divorce. That's what this King of Pentacles said to the police. No, they're not getting out of this one. Because this was betrayal. This was betrayal. Ultimate, ultimate, ultimate betrayal. This person had a key to your house. They went in your house. They set this shit up just to press charges. And why? Because they got money from a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. That's why they said this. So what they get the money for? What the fuck did they get the money for? Was it for this fake attack or did they get the money for something else? Bank, doctor. Oh, they got money from the doctor from the bank. The doctor's bank account. That's what they got some fucking money for? Crown chakra and prostitution. So they actually got money from sex trafficking. That's what they got money from. It's a sex trafficking sex offender that you're dealing with, okay? A snake. This snake is a handler. Confirmation, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a snake sex trafficking handler. All right? And because they got some sort of sex trafficking money here, prostitution from a bank account, they went to the police and told the police they regret their divorce. You are angry and you attacked their pregnant wife because of a sex trafficker getting sex trafficking money. All right then. Someone being under surveillance. on a phone call. Okay, something about a phone call. Listening to phone calls here. Money to a third party. Food or drinks. Oh, okay. So again, this is a person with lots of third parties, okay, paying for food and drinks. Oh, what they didn't want you to see, right? So why did they not want you to see their bank account or their bank statements? Because they've been getting money here, not from their brother or friend, King of Wands, Leo, but actually from this Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, for sex trafficking. So they decided to be a witness to something, okay, and go to the police with their pregnant wife. All right, then. And this has to do with a letter that somebody sent to Customs Zoll. Somebody threw in the box, somebody threw in the container, a letter to Customs Zoll. Let me guess, sex trafficking? Let me guess. Covering up their sex trafficking crimes. Prostitution crimes. All right, then. Ugh. What else? They are, this whole intuitive feeling. Whoever you are in the collective that had an intuitive feeling about this security camera footage, here's your confirmation. Yes, that shit was off. It was whack. Okay, it was a setup and it was a lie. It was fraud to cover up their fraud, all right? They claimed that it was love, but it was actually coercion, okay? Hacking. And this has to do with some sort of documents that they handed over, okay? So documents they handed over claiming that they were in love with their wife, they regret their divorce, they're married or something like that. I mean, they can call it coercion, but, you know, it's just a fucking idiot, if you ask me. So, all right, anything else we need to know about? This person is going to die in prison from an illness, because that's what they get for lying like this, okay? About you. Lying like this about you, they got another thing coming. Offshore account. They wanted to make something look like an accident with an offshore account. Or this person's name starts with the letter A, accident account. Everything that they said out of their fucking grimy mouth was gossip and slander. Okay, this is a person that you trusted enough to give them the key to your apartment or to your house when you're gone. And while you were gone, they set something up in your house and then they slandered you. And then they slandered you. This person's about to get a visit from the law, okay, for lying like this. They are caught up. Yes, you're getting caught up by the law here, okay? And this has to do with someone's paternity as well. A written statement that they made. They're getting caught up. Why? For the written statement that they made that was lies, based off of lies. None of it actually happened. Wow, okay. So tell me more about this message here. They're not getting any help, or they try to say you got rejected, right? That's that energy of, I'm married to my wife, all right then, and she's pregnant, okay. This has to do with a birthday and this person committing perjury, okay? So they lied about something with a birthday. They lied about what happened during a birthday party. They lied about some sort of a death. Yeah, their pregnant wife, right? No. Something has to do with a loan, bad news. Why are you saying no? Okay, this has to do with a loan. Somebody giving someone a loan. They're getting bad news for this. Blood. Oh, it's not birthday, bad. It's BBB. Birthday, blood, bad. BBB. Okay, so AAA, BBB. Okay, that could be this person's initials. Or they could have those letters in their name. This has to do with debt collection. Okay, a garnishment. This person could work a trade job. They could be a mechanic or an electrician. All right, this electrician or mechanic. They're part of an organized crime ring here. They're part of an organized sex trafficking crime ring. That's what they're a part of here. And all these case files are about to be exposed. All confirmation, all the case files with this trafficking ring are about to be exposed. And this person is at the forefront. This person is at the forefront, this mechanic electrician, okay? A, B, B, A. Yeah, this was just a test. They were literally just being tested and they failed the test. The law is coming to get them, okay? This has to do with someone driving and having bacteria, virus, or mold in the car. Yeah, they are getting caught up. They are getting caught. Why are they getting caught up with the law? With the police? Because they filed a written statement with the police and it was manipulation. And that's what's going to catch them up right about now. Right about now, they're getting caught up for this one, okay? Murder. So whoever you are, AB, electrician, maintenance worker, you're getting caught up with the police, all right? Okay, anything else, and then I'm going to leave it there. SA. Yeah, this person is a SA. They're an SA, sex trafficker. They're a sex offender, all right? Disgusting, vile piece of shit of a human. This has to do with a mole or informant in the system, a baby. And a baby, information about a baby, yeah, a bribe. So why did they go to the police? Why did this sex trafficking sex offender go to the police and file a police report against you for a baby and their wife? Because of the bribe that they got, because they got bribed money, all right? Copycats. Copycat. And this has to do with medical records. And again, birthday perjury. Or again, the letters YY as well. So now we have A, Y, B, okay? And somebody's receipts that they turned in when it comes to a mother, their mother, another false statement. They made a false statement about their own mother or some sort of receipts tied to their mother. They made a false witness statement about this. They committed perjury. They lied to the police on purpose. And that's what's going to get them caught up, is that they lied to the police in a written statement. They filed a report on purpose. That's why they're going to prison for that and a lot of other shit that they did, okay? Gossip and slander. They slandered you. They lied about you. They slandered you. They falsely accused you of something behind your back. Oh yeah, murder. A dirty official. Opioids. This has to do with a dirty official in a government agency, okay? Opiates and opioids. Murder. That's why this person is getting a slow and painful death. And that's the sign or the message about this weapon, third eye, solar plexus, a weapon in the solar plexus, mental illness. Why did this person try to say you're mentally ill, you're crazy, you're making it up? You could have tried approaching this person saying, I know that you're part of this, or I know that you're involved in this, or I think that you're doing something with them, or I know this person is involved in this. They could have tried saying you're crazy the whole time. You're crazy. You're making it up. That's not true. That's not happening. You know, gaslighting. Gaslighting. Because the whole time they set up some sort of a setup in a house with somebody getting stabbed in the stomach, weapon in the solar plexus, all right? Being attacked. Their pregnant wife being stabbed in the stomach. That's what they said to the police. And that was a lie. And for that, it's this. Imprisonment. 5 of Pentacles. Bad health. Because that is literally their karma. They tried putting you in jail. They tried getting you imprisoned with the police for that fucking lie. That's their karma. Sick in jail, okay? A confession, or it's just a confirmation. An abortion, or this is just your confirmation. Again, the letters AB. Here's the confirmation. AB, yes. AB is the culprit. AB is the one behind this. AB did do this. Whoever that is. Intuitive feeling about the security camera. Whoever you are, that saw that footage and you said, that fucking footage feels fake to me. Here's your confirmation. I don't know how long it took you to get the confirmation of this. Yes, AB is the criminal. AB is the liar. AB is the snake. AB is the one that's about to have some sort of a fucking freak accident for this one, okay? Here's their warning. Yes, AB is behind it all. Whoever AB is, all right? Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Okay, I hope this helps. Until next time, bye.